Breaking news. Russia is going to trial in the UK for $60 billion because of the unpaid Yukos oil award. A London judge has denied Russia's request for immunity from a case brought by the former owners of the now-defunct oil producer Yukos Oil Company, meaning that Russia will have to explain in court why it hasn't paid out a record $60 billion arbitration award related to the collapse of Yukos Oil Company. On Wednesday, a judge issued a decision in a case that has spanned the past 2 decades. A Dutch arbitration tribunal ordered the Russian government to pay $50 billion to the former owners of Yukos in 2014. The total, with interest added, is close to $60 billion. During the early days of President Vladimir Putin's rule, the arrest of Yukos founder and Russia's then richest man, Mikhail Khodorkovsky, on the tarmac of a Siberian airport in 2003 and the subsequent seizure of Yukos for back taxes marked a pivotal moment and helped establish Putin's ultimate power after the chaos of Russia's post-Soviet transition. The Russian government's claim that the UK court isn't the proper venue for the case was rejected by the London judge, who also denied the government permission to appeal an immunity. Russia had claimed that the award was procured by a fraud, but even if that were true, it still couldn't be sued because it's a sovereign nation. Following the verdict, the Russian Federation's attorney declined to comment. Investors claim the Russian government deliberately bankrupted the country's largest oil company. This decision allows the case to proceed to its next stage without further delays, said Tim Osborne, CEO of GML Limited, a holding company belonging to the former majority shareholders in Yukos, in an emailed statement. On Wednesday, Russian President Vladimir Putin spoke with his Belarusian counterpart, Alexander Lukashenko, on the phone to discuss the upcoming meeting of the Collective Security Treaty Organization, CSTO, and bilateral relations. The two leaders discussed preparations for the next meeting of the Collective Security Council of the CSTO that will be held on November 23 in Minsk, according to a statement from the Kremlin. The presidents also discussed the development of bilateral cooperation and advancing the Union states' integration, including in the fields of energy, transport, and high technology. To deepen the Russian-Belarusian strategic partnership and allied relations, as the Kremlin put it, the two countries' leaders have reportedly pledged to continue working together. There will be no war with Donald Trump. Let's get ready to hear this slogan. It will stick with us throughout the entire 2024 American election campaign. The Trump administration is not interested in escalating any major conflicts, while the Ukraine and Israel exploded during Joe Biden's presidency. This may sound simplistic, but it is based on reality. This is, of course, proof that his foreign policy was more successful than that of his predecessor as President of the Republic of Italy. But in the meantime, an unexpected twist reassures Zelensky. Trump's man in Congress, the new Speaker of the House of Representatives Mike Johnson, has declared, "We will not abandon the Ukrainian people. Putin must not win." A reassuring message, at least in part. We'll get to the details later. Given the isolationist stance of the Trump administration's left wing.